live.
I went ahead and put you in my ear too, so that way you're not echoing on my end.
Yeah. The only worry is any lag because we're running Discord too. But I don't know. I think our computers can take it.
Oh yeah, I think they should be able to. We should be fine. We got some pretty top stuff.
Yeah. Windy is a tough application to run.
Is it hard on your computer?
It is because the detail in it's crazy. So Windy isn't a huge fan of it.
We love Windy though.
All right, everything looks to be set up correct. Go live. Severe weather. We'll just call it severe weather outlook. Now we're live on both. All right. Oh crap! I hate when it puts my YouTube chat down there. What's going on, Leanne? What's going on, Lewis? Why did it put? I hate when it does that. It's got my YouTube chat not because I have to log into it again. It's got my YouTube chat not pulled out. That's fine. I'll have to deal with it right now. Yeah, big lag on Windy. Let's see here. What is causing my Windy lag? Other than running 50 applications at once. Let me, one second, guys. I want to pivotal real quick. Is this my pivotal? Nope. No. Okay, so let's close out of that one. All right, we'll get started here in just a second. Okay, there's mine.
Are you on Discord? Are you able to rearrange your box to where I can make it to where? Did you do 2 different window captures or what?
Yeah, I did 2 different window captures. So
okay.
We have to be in this format.
Okay, so you did one for yourself and then you did one for
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys. Where can I watch Matt? That's the first thing I read when I'm on Duel with you. Maybe we shouldn't do this. One second, guys. So me and Matt decided, guys, since we're in love, that we might as well do everything together.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be doing some dual streams like this. And we've been taking some time to set it up. So we don't know. So that's the thing. He's not live right now. But we got a live view of him. So here's what's, if we're ever on stream and I call Matt and he's like, guys, I'm changing. I'm just going to pull up his stream right here. Right? And no, we just have a perma cam of his room.
Had it happen one time.
Yeah. We'll just come into the, what's Matt doing? He'll be live in a second, but we're going to be able to do this. We're going to be able to cover events, guys, together. We'll both be on our live streams, but we'll both be able to hear each other. Chat will be able to hear each other. Chat, you can hear him, right?
Hello.
Yeah, I think they can hear you. Yes. So no. We can't give away the details of how we set this up because we don't want people to steal our swag. I will tell you though, this causes I don't know. I think it's just because I need to restart my computer because I've been downloading tons of stuff and messing with it all day. But I got a little bit of lag on my radar and in my apps. But I think that's just because my computer's overheating because I've been running it nonstop for like 20 days straight. I also ran it for 8 hours straight while I was sleeping, covering radar. So, yeah, my computer's begging for a break. So,
gotta love it.
but I'm not giving it one. Yeah, you see, if guys, if I can't draw correctly, let's see if I can draw my name. That means it's lagging. So, but I think we'll be good. One second, guys. We're doing a little testing while we're on with you. Yeah, you know what? Really, I'm telling you, windy, man. Windy is rough on the PC. All right, we're doing good here. We're testing a little bit. You know what I might do is I might actually, through Atmospheric X, go into not SBC models, but I might go into, let's take a look here. What I might do here's what, oh, whoa, wait, what? Oh, that's day one. That's day one. Sorry, I thought I saw like a day 4 and 5 outlook. Just kidding. We're good, guys. There's our Storm Chaser. You know, not next lab. There's our mesoscale analysis. Here we go. Let's see how much this drains my PC. Yeah, let's go.
Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Look at that though. That's beautiful. It's actually not as bad.
It looks awesome.
It's actually not as bad. Okay, you guys can see that, right? Perfect. Got that in there. And then we can also do satellite here, which we got outlooks, radar. We want to keep it on radar. All right. Well, there's our radar right here through Philadelphia. Let's play it here. Okay. All right, we've got things working, guys. This is going to be good. This is our live satellite right here. And let's go to, we've got infrared. We've got fire temperatures. Whoa. Fire temperature. We've got red visible. We've got a dust cam, guys. I do like the infrared. I am a fan of the infrared. It's missing a little section there though. And then we've got geo color. So that's cool. That's cool. It's obviously a lot better in the daytime over here, as you can see. This will be potentially nice for hurricane season as well. Especially when you get storms over here. This will be pretty nice. What do you guys think? Let's go east. Look at that. Look at that beaut. All our warnings. Let's go to our warnings here. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're just troubleshooting here. We're just troubleshooting.
I've got you almost done here. Looks good. Same. You're just reversed.
What happened?
No, you're good. I'm doing the same way. You're just reversed. So it's flip flop.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you should always be on top. What? Whoa.
What?
Hey, why isn't I never use WeatherWise? Why isn't my satellite running? I know you guys know. There's a y'all mode. Why isn't? Okay, let's play this, please. Reflectivity. Is my satellite just gonna stay frozen? Oh yeah, it's taking scans. Okay, that's fine. It's a live scan. Okay, cool. Geo color is a little bit better. Yeah, you know, I like windy, but windy, man. You know what I think I can do, guys? Let me just see here, and then we'll actually start talking about stuff. Here's what I think I can do with windy. There's a way where you can lower your not lower your graphics settings, but I have it on like hardcore mode. Watch this. Settings. Graphic compatibility mode. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Or did I just make it worse? Because I really like the look of Windy's radar. So if we just go to infrared, satellite. Okay, there we go, infrared. That'll have to do. All right. Anyways, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Matt, how you doing? Matt, are you live?
Almost. Got one more thing. Almost done.
All right, Matt's going to pop on live for a second. Matt's about to hop on live. Got a little bit of a severe threat down there in, well, of course, South Central. Southern Plains. We'll pull it up right here. I'm sure you're all excited for this. Never ends. Yeah, so what I'll do for now is actually pull this out. We'll use, we'll go full screen here. There we go. And then I'll turn these off. Settings. One second, guys, let me turn some of these warnings off. I don't need to know Special Marine. Don't need the watches. Don't need these. I don't need all these. Thank you. Thank you. Don't need these right now. Man, there are a lot of watches and warnings, guys. Hydro. We're good for now. Winter. Don't need you. Don't need you too much right now. So what do we got here? Oh, we do have a mesoscale discussion right
good
here.
On my end. I'm going to go run to the bathroom and I'm going to get on.
This is an interesting mesoscale discussion. 60 mile per hour winds, 1 to 2 inch hail expires in 13 minutes though. So this is over soon. Not too important. Sorry, you guys probably can't really even see what I'm looking at, but not important. All right. There we go. All right. Bear with me. Now you know why we were late.
New information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
We've been doing a lot of work on our setups lately, and we're still working on them. So, but streams will be a lot more enjoyable. Streams will be a lot more enjoyable. You want to know what I was really working on, guys, today? While Matt's gone? This is going to be really funny. You guys want to know what I was really working on? Watch this. Before he gets back, we got to show this. Let's just close out Windy for now. And let's just pull this up. Okay.
You know, I can still hear you when I'm in the bathroom. You're in my ear.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay, well. Oh, shoot. I'm in your ear in the bathroom?
Yeah, I have my earbuds in.
Here's what I was really working on today, guys. So let me get into here. Let's go into my collections. Let me know if you guys can hear this when I do it. Wait. I have a collection. One second. My collections. What was I under? Not sound, voiceover. Here we go. And oh, did I not save mine? Oh, my voiceovers. Okay, this is good. Let's see.
As storms stalk Kentucky, Mesomat jogs into the drama, whispering sweet nothings to his Doppler radar. Will the tornadoes ever leave him alone? Find out on Twister Telenovela.
Wait, I can't hear it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't hear it. Did you guys hear that? Chat, can you hear that when I play it? Okay, I need to find a way for me to play my AI voiceovers for Matt to hear. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. but I'll figure it out.
Wait, do it again because I'm watching your stream.
Okay. Oh, you want the same one? I've got a couple. You want to see the ones I've put together so far?
As Storm
Let's play 'em.
stalk Kentucky, Mesomat jogs into the drama, whispering sweet nothings to his Doppler radar. Will the tornadoes ever leave him alone? Find out on Twister Telenovela.
All right.
Mesomat's Call of Duty headshots, elite. His tornado forecasts, a wild guess. Maybe try predicting enemy spawns instead of hailstorms, buddy.
Okay. Wait.
In the battle of man versus storm, Mesomat's secret weapon is a 5-foot frame and an unhealthy love for twisters. Kentucky, brace for impact. Alert. Mesomat's tornado obsession has reached critical levels. He's naming funnel clouds after his Call of Duty loadouts. From the lowlands of Kentucky, the pint-sized tornado titan, Mesomat, stares down a funnel cloud through his monitor while standing on a step stool for a better view.
Absolutely cannot stand you at this point anymore. Oh my gosh.
Ow.
Just wait until I get mine. Just wait. You're okay. Now that's what I have to work on tomorrow.
Do I have another one?
Mesomat, guardian of the stream, wields his mouse like a sword, slicing through storm data to save the chat.
Save the chat. Do I have another?
Oh my god.
Mesomat, guardian of the
I have another one?
Mesomat,
No. Okay. I have some other good ones down here, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Wow, that's looking spicy.
Lying quiet
What the heck?
in a world where
No.
Wow, that's
Okay, I'm trying to get a good spicy one, guys.
looking spicy. Wow, that's looking spicy.
All right, I do like the spicy one. Guys, can anyone in chat give me a good voiceover that I can create right now, please? Someone give me something good.
The spicy AI over is crazy. Spicy.
Someone give me something good. Someone or in Discord, give me something good I can put as a an AI voiceover. Okay, I picked a good one. So if someone can give me, don't roll the maps, fold the maps. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, we're gonna try this one.
don't roll the maps. Fold the maps.
Ay. Why is she whispering? I don't like that. I got a good one here. 2 dudes, 1 radar, 0 chill. This is supposed to be a family friendly, but I think you're right. I think I kind of have to do that, right? Okay. That's a good one. You've now joined Spicy Corn Salsa stream. Sorry, we're going to talk about weather, guys. Guys, we're going to talk about weather. We're just excited about the new stuff we got going on. Yelly, Jess, Brock, B, NTX, everyone, what's going on?
Welcome to 2 Dudes, 1 Radar.
Let's go. Finally.
I think I need to speed that up. Let me speed it up a tiny bit. Recreate it. Welcome to 2 Dudes, 1 Radar.
Welcome to 2 Dudes, 1 Radar.
Oh, it sounds like there's one more thing after it. I actually like the first one. I'm gonna download that. Oh, I know one that I need. I got a good one, guys, here. This is definitely important. This is a good one that I'm about to play for you. I know, sounds like a question. I was thinking the same thing. That's not what we wanted. Here we go. I think this is a good one.
Everybody stop talking. Pam has entered the chat.
Call her something else. We gotta figure out a way where we can get that sound to go through over here too.
I'll figure it out. Well, what I can probably actually do in my audio settings over here is...
'Cause you can't hear my soundboard either, can you?
I think I can fix this right now. Watch this. Wait, why is my input not this mic? Okay, that's much better. No, I'm gonna make this work. I'll make this work right now, Matt. Voice settings output. Let's go into our settings. Sorry, you guys are gonna see a bunch of weird stuff now. Here we're in our settings. You know, I'll figure this out later. We'll figure it out later.
But it looks the overall things look good though. I really like this a lot. I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, where is Pam? Oh, should I do Yeehaw Ride 'em Cowboy? But I'm supposed to say that. There's a bunch of different voices I can use here. I've had a long... Okay. Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy. It might have put it over Matt. It might have put it over Matt.
Yeehaw, WW Ride 'em Cowboy.
That's not what I said. One second. How do you spell yeehaw? I think I did it right. Let's do this like this. Do it once for testing. Hold up. Wait, what'd you say?
What is it?
Yeah, we saw that tornado just to the north of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we did have one earlier. That is very true. It always seems to be Pittsburgh on these low end days too.
Let's try this one. A new yeehaw.
Yeehaw Ride 'em Cowboy.
That's so boring. That's supposed to be an optimistic sounding AI voice. She sounds so boring. Didn't you guys miss my my Mesomat? I think this might be the best one. Is it this one?
Mesomat, guardian of the stream.
No.
From the lowlands of Kentucky, the pint-sized tornado titan, Mesomat, stares down a funnel cloud through his monitor while standing on a step stool for a better view.
That one goes hard.
Not hard.
She sounds like a valley girl. Everything ends in a question mark. True.
This is gonna be so interesting too, Connor, because when we play Outbreak,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna see both of each other's reactions.
Oh my god, true.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome.
True. We've got one. Southern Charm, male, deep reflections. Someone give me something to say. Let's see.
My chat absolutely loves this very much, by the way.
Welcome to the Weather Channel, where I can't ever remember what chat.
A new
what
severe
chat-
thunderstorm
what chat
warning
names
has
are
been
yet.
issued.
Oh, severe thunderstorm warning. All right, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Exciting. What's going on? Oh, okay. Really quickly, down here to the southwest of Springfield. Wind's not too crazy, but pretty gusty and quarter-size hail. It's moving right over Joplin, Missouri, right now.
Oh, it is, yep.
It does not look. Well, I'm gonna wait. Doesn't look overly severe. Some interesting little. There's a little bit of rotation, honestly, I think, but nah, we're probably good right now. Joplin, I think, is good. We'll keep our eye on that though. Okay. Matt, are you talking through your mic? Yeah, talk through your mic. Make sure your input into Discord is your mic, because I want to make sure
Okay.
that comes through and sounds good. I think.
It should be.
That sounds.
I
good.
was away from my mic. That's the issue, I think.
Oh, that sounds better, right, chat?
Yep.
Right? Okay, sorry. A couple more AI voice things that we need to go over.
Time for another Red Bull.
I like that one. Wait, one more time.
Are we good on my
Time
side,
for
y'all chat
another
as
Red
well?
Bull.
Wait, guys. Let me time it.
Y'all
Ready?
hear Okay.
Yep. Ready?
Time for another Red Bull.
But we can't hear it. We can't hear it. No. We're gonna get that fixed. We're gonna get it fixed.
Oh crap! I'm not on my main cam. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to do on my main camera. I'm gonna have to add a source, guys. We're doing this live while we're streaming.
Yeah.
We're gonna add. I'm gonna add main camera. It's gonna be a capture source through. Don't say it. Don't tell them how we're doing this. Don't give away our secrets. Oh, I just gave away our secret. Crap.
Your mic just went weird for a second. I think was it because you were close to the mic?
Maybe I just gave away our secret, guys.
Oh.
It's okay. Are you guys watching me edit this? Can you see me, guys? Can you see me editing this? Am I giving away my secrets? Crap. You can't see anything? Good. Oh, yes, you can't see anything. That's right, because I need to add that over there. They can't see anything. Bunch of losers. Just kidding, guys. Whoa. People on YouTube could see what I was just doing. People on YouTube could see what I was doing. Why isn't it translating over to there? That's the question, but I will figure that out in 1 second. And why did I just post 1,000 sources? All right, we've got main camera, Discord, video capture. We can delete these. Be gone. And we can take these sources.
How do we get to where my YouTube says they can't hear you, but my TikTok can? What do we need to do here?
Here, guys, do you want to? Are you interested to see what I'm doing?
Let's see what Connor's doing.
Here, ready? Let's go into main camera. Boom. All right, guys, you ready? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. Oh no, but I did give away my secret there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do add scene. Add scene. Main camera. Boom. Bing bop bing boom bing bop bam. However it goes. Now we're here. Sorry. All right.
Not the slurp.
We've spent way too much time on this, guys. Okay, we're excited.
Well, yeah, we are excited.
There's not much that makes us excited, but this does. And
did you have to do a certain setting?
hey, Leanne, it's looking spicy out there.
Can your YouTube hear me, Connor? Because my YouTube says they can't hear you, but TikTok can.
Oh, that's interesting. Really?
Yep.
YouTube side, can you hear Matt? That's interesting. It shouldn't be like. I mean, they should be the same audio source. I'm gonna get an answer in 15 seconds because it's like a 15-second delay to YouTube always.
Yep, same.
So we'll just wait until they hear me. Let's see. Oh yeah, they can hear you. So haha, something on your end.
I would know what it might be. It might be the fact that I don't have. No, those are connected.
Yeah, so your YouTube can't hear me. That's interesting. It's got to be something in your properties. That's weird that your TikTok can hear me and not your YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Ride him, cowboy.
Dang
Yeah,
cowboys
TikTok,
and
you guys can hear
cowgirls.
Connor, right?
It's getting
I'm
spicy
assuming
out
so.
there.
Y'all haven't said anything.
Oh, that's a good one. Do I want it to be like... Do I want it to be neutral? Let's try that. Hello. Guys, we've got one severe thunderstorm warning. Southwest Missouri. Active night. Active night. Wee wee wee. Active night. No, but seriously, we do have severe thunderstorm warning down here. Moving, nothing crazy, guys. Some pretty gusty winds, quarter-inch hail possibly in this little hail core right here. Moving across, what is that, Interstate 44, down to the southeast towards Granby and surrounding regions. Down towards Cassville. But I
Do
do
you have your audio set too on your headphones and stuff?
Sure, let's see here. In my, well, let's go. So into my mic aux, I've got this one, obviously. Make sure you've got that. And then I've got, okay, it has to do with your desktop audio.
Do you have your monitor off?
Because
or
they
on?
hear you through my desktop audio. So in your audio mixer, go to desktop audio.
Okay.
And go to properties. Either put it on default. Mine's on default, but I think it would still work if I put it to my HyperX mic. Let me see if that still works for you guys. Okay, Matt, talk.
Hello.
Guys, can you still hear him over on YouTube? And can you still hear him on TikTok? I'm just going to test it.
Works.
I'll get a big delay on YouTube, but that's fine. Yep, they can still hear you. And YouTube will tell me in a second because they're the best. MK always getting people to hit the like button. Love it. We don't have a... Oh, wait. Do we have a...
Yep, we're good. We're good now.
So they
I
can...
have the desktop audio turned all the way down too. Go figure.
Guys, listen. I'm not very technically inclined, but I'm slightly more technically
New
inclined
information.
than that.
This flash flood warning has been
I don't know
updated.
technology very well.
I'm not good though. By the way, this whole layout here, and oh, crap, let me I gotta fix one thing, guys. Give me a second. This whole layout here, we had to have my brother, who's a software engineer, do it for us because we don't know anything about coding, obviously. And I mean, Matt, tell him it was not easy.
Yeah, it was not easy whatsoever. We've been working on this since what, 3 o'clock this afternoon almost.
Something like that.
Yep. Well, you had your setup already yesterday.
Yeah. Let me pull 1 second, guys. Okay, we're actually going to talk about stuff in 2 seconds. Let me just fix 1 or 2 more things. We needed to go live to test some of this stuff anyways, so. Let's see here. Boop, boop. Okay, that's good. Let's take that display capture and drag it over to there. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Let me just take a double check. I think we're good. I'll check out everything. So I'll check out my main camera. You know what I kind of want to do, guys, though? When I go to main camera for you guys over there on the Tickety Talk, watch this. This is going to be funny. Let's just put a bunch of me. Or you know what? Let's just do this. What am I doing? Let's just make me huge. Ah, you guys see me? Is that better, guys? Is that better?
Yeah, if you guys are in Joplin, you guys are not going to get a tornado.
Sorry,
warning
YouTube. I feel like I'm low quality, but it's because I'm coming through Discord.
No, you actually look really good, Connor. For it to be the camera there, it looks really good. Legit.
Yeah, let me actually go to let me close this out. Let's go to my settings and make sure I'm actually running this. And yeah, well, it's a 4K cam, but I think I'm only running it since it's in Discord. Discord's only going to allow us, I think, 1080p. So when we're on it together, I get a slight camera decline, but it's still HD. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Probably makes me look younger.
You are young, Connor.
Okay. Now, does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? I should actually probably pull my chat back out.
Yeah, if you guys are in Joplin, you're definitely getting some wind and some hail out of this.
I'm only on here to find out if you think anything is going to happen on Saturday. I have a 3-hour drive. Sure, we can take a look at Saturday. We can do that. That's no problem. I can't pull my freaking YouTube chat out. It's driving me crazy. I gotta restart this. Let me do really quickly before I forget. Export scene selection in case all this gets deleted. I have it saved. You should always do that, Matt. By the way, once you get all this set up, export your scene selection or whatever collection, so that if it all gets erased, you have a backup file.
Okay.
Because obviously this stuff takes forever to set up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What are we thinking about for Saturday, Matt?
Let's take a looky here.
This
I
is
haven't
great.
looked into any
Probably
other-
20 times a stream. Probably 20 times a stream. I'm like, I need to call Matt. And now I can just be like, hey, Matt.
What's up?
Don't even need a phone. I might as well throw away my phone.
Yep, we don't need it no more. Let me read the day. What day 4, day 5, I think, is for Saturday.
I know I always forget. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they considered a 15% probability. Confidence is the reason why not.
Is our Rufus or anything going to be in range? Let's see. 00Z is not loaded. Let's take a look here. So for Saturday, oh, it's loaded. It's loaded. It's loaded through Saturday. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Right now the Rufus has supercells moving through western Nebraska down through north central or through central Kansas down through southeastern Kansas, southwestern Missouri, and northern Arkansas on Saturday.
This gives me a really interesting kind of like MCS derecho setup event because we get these northwesterly winds over these ridges. They'll do that a lot. Not saying we're going to get a derecho, but it starts to kind of bring up that pattern a little bit.
Yeah. Can you guys see that there? That's the area that it's looking like. At least, I'll look at the NAM 3K in a second, but at least the Rufus, that's what it's looking at.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with you on that.
So let me actually look something up.
And then, of course, it fires all those supercells up on, like, at midnight.
Yeah. Dallas. Yeah, right now we're not seeing anything, Dallas. I'm going to take a look at the NAM 3K right here in just a second because I want to see if the NAM 3K is pulling anything up. By the way, guys, on TikTok, if you can't see the smaller screen, you can always click the little button, turn your phone sideways, and you'll be able to see it much better. It'll get much bigger for you. Because I know when I'm in pivotal weather, when it's north and south like that or whatever, vertical, you can't see it as much. I actually might, when I'm in pivotal weather, put the bigger pivotal weather down below it as well. Yeah, I probably could do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'll put radar and pivotal down there. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it right now while we're live. Here, let's look at the NAM 3K first. NAM 3K as we get out to Saturday. Not really in there yet. It does show some pretty late storms, potentially severe storms through portions of north central Texas. It actually does show a little action Friday night up there, western Nebraska, eastern Colorado. That's interesting. But I want to know what's going on with our jet stream on the Rufus 850 millibar. Some pretty good velocities down there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it does. Look at Saturday. Wow. Friday night even, too.
Yeah. You're right.
Interesting. I wanna
You're
see
right.
how the surface flow sets up.
Friday night and Saturday night. I mean, I'm seeing 65 knots at the surface, 80 plus mile per hour winds. With right to the south of it, by the way. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the surface low on it surrounding those winds, and then you can see that southerly flow to the south of it. Let's look at the 500 millibar too. And the 500 millibar has a pretty heavy westerly blowing in too.
Yeah, it does.
There actually might be a Kansas, Oklahoma, northern Texas potentially tornado threat. We'll see where it actually lands.
I bet we'll get a slight
New
risk.
information.
I
this
think,
severe
at least in
thunderstorm
my thoughts
warning
here,
has
we'll
been
get the
updated.
damaging wind threat will probably be the big one with the northwesterly flowing, and then we'll have that probably a 2 or 5% tornado risk. You could see a strong tornado with this.
Yeah. With this setup, I haven't even looked at what it's thinking for the dew points. Although I don't really trust dew points out here this far, but
I mean, either.
no crazy.
That surface low looks interesting on Friday night.
Yeah, it does. I know. I was looking at that. There's no crazy dry line. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of a good dry line Friday night, really late in the evening, but nothing too wild. Let me get this running here. Here, I'm gonna do this for you guys really quickly while I'm on here. Well, put that in the middle. No, I'll leave it like that. I have a drive from northeast Kansas all the way to southeast Kansas. Oh, so just down the Kansas line. From northeast Kansas all the way down to southeast Kansas Saturday. Well, timing, we need to get a little bit closer, but timing wise, as it's looking, if we do get storms firing off, it's too, it's way too early to. Why? Yeah, the HER model's crazy. The HER model sees like tons of supercells along like southern Louisiana and the Panhandle of Florida tonight. I don't know what it's doing. Do you see the Rufus model tomorrow near Dallas Fort Worth?
Let's take a look here.
I guess we do have that threat down there tomorrow.
Yeah, it is there. Yeah, it is.
I keep forgetting.
It definitely is there.
Yeah, timing wise, Saturday. This stuff doesn't even look like it would be. Wow, this is a weird. Oh no, there we go. So yeah, 10-11 p.m. It has this sharp line. Look at the end of the 18Z Rufus in Kansas.
That's insane. It just obliterates the eastern side, just stacks the supercells right up.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, if you're driving right now, there's nothing that tells me that your drive would be too difficult. I mean, right now, but that's right now. Models don't know perfect timing. They don't know if these things are even going to initiate or not. But right now, these storms look, at least on the Rufus, like they would fire up super late.
Yep.
How does Indianapolis look on Sunday for the Indy 500?
Oh, that's right. It is on Friday.
Yeah, good call. Let's take a look. I mean, we'll just take it. I don't think we're going to have severe. We can just take a look at the precipitation type. Let's go to Sunday. Right now, it's looking fantastic. But you've got some bad weather to your south. Potentially severe with this. This is late Saturday, early Sunday. So let's get into this. The Euro. The Euro wants some severe. The Euro wants like severe here, guys. You can just tell by the squall lines in the composite reflectivity in the future radar. Look at the Euro, because Matt, you know what severe looks like in the Euro precipitation type.
Yep.
Look at this on the Euro. Or go to the Euro and go to the 18Z Euro and go to, what frame am I at? 99. 99.
Oh.
You see that over Oklahoma?
Yeah, I
The
don't
big
like that.
QLCS setup. And I'm like, that's because that's kind of what it looks like severe typically on these radars.
Yeah, Euro does a really, really good job with this too in terms of that. The long range. It gives us an idea of what it would look like.
Yeah, I mean Indianapolis looks fine.
So that's what he's talking about, guys. Yep, they're right there. They're in Oklahoma. I'm honestly ready to start getting into the pattern where we have like general thunderstorms every day. Just get a nice thunderstorm set up over top of you.
Yeah. I really do like weather-wise. I have never used it. I have it up right now.
I thought about exploring it too.
Let me pull it up on my main screen what I'm looking at.
Do you see they put a orange lemon out now?
Look at if
We've
you
upgraded from a yellow lemon to an orange.
where what?
Out in the Pacific Ocean.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think I put it in my Discord this morning. Got a chance of
Brilliant.
tropical development out there, southeastern Pacific, guys. Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you look at my stream, but I really like to look at this, and I don't know if this thing is running on like C script or something, but there's no latency with this.
It looks really good. Yeah. See, I thought about exploring it too.
You guys like to look at
Honestly.
that? I mean, this is a local radar, so like you're gonna have all this fuzz from the radar. That stuff happens on Radar Omega too. But I do like the way this is capturing this. Chat, what do you think? Let's see. Is it going to get bad in Wichita Falls, Texas, the next few days? Where's Wichita Falls again, Matt?
Wichita Falls is on the Red River, so the northern Texas, Oklahoma line.
Well, yes, it could then. Specifically, tomorrow, we'll have to watch. What were we talking about just then? Saturday night too.
Yep. I think Friday night, Saturday night, and then going into potentially Sunday there too. Yeah. I
I don't even know what date it is. It's Wednesday. I'm on paternity leave, guys. When I don't have a work schedule, I told Matt earlier, the only time I only figure out what day it is when I'm making my video and I go, oh, today is blah blah blah, and then I forget what day it is again after I make the video.
Ooh, let me look at CSU because I have not looked at them at all to see what their thoughts were. Let's go.
Well, what would be good? I'm trying to think about Matt when we do. I mean, we can talk about this in front of them when we do these dual streams. Let me see. Let me actually get rid of this. What is going on here? Exit paint application. Thank you. We could have mods in both streams.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, answering questions.
Absolutely. I'm down.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
probably
we
something
can
we'll do
absolutely
too.
do that.
Matt, listen, I'm good at some things. Matt's great at some things, but Matt has been building a team much longer than me. I still think the Climate Crew's better. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he's been. I'm just kidding. Go Crew. we're gonna start Crew Wars. No, Mod Wars. But he's been building a team and training a team, which I want to start training for my team. But so he gets people in there who know how to read radars really good. I know there's a ton of people who are part of the Climate Crew who know how to read radars too. And I'm gonna start having you guys answer questions. But during big events, especially during hurricane season, guys, one of my streams last year, I had 17,000 concurrent viewers. There were 17,000 people on my stream at once. I streamed for over 1 million people. I couldn't answer anything. Most of the chat was getting mad at me because I wasn't answering them because my chat was flying. But especially hurricane season, we're going to need people answering questions that I might not be able to answer. And Matt has a bunch of people who hop in his streams, you guys know, who can answer a ton of questions. So this is going to be really useful during hurricane season. The double coverage.
I agree.
And having a lot of people answering questions in chat. So what's going on, Lee?
Yeah, because the less stress we have answering questions ourselves, the better coverage we can do for you guys. Honestly, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
I'm absolutely for that. I've got CSU thrown up on my screen for the day 5 and the day 6. Let me go back.
I'll pull that up as well. Is their website actually working?
Yeah, you just do the CSU, and then you'll have to go to the previous day, and then kind of go day 4 through day 8 there. They go slight risk, almost enhanced for the planes on the day 4.
Oh, I see that. Okay, guys, I'm
go.
gonna show you this real quick. What he's talking about. Here we go. So look at this.
Day 5, they got it enhanced.
Yes, that day 4 is Saturday.
Yep.
Actually, well, the Saturday is really close to an enhanced as well. Max probability
yep.
0.27.
Yeah, then they go 0.32 on Sunday, which makes sense with what we saw in the Euro.
Yeah. Leanne, I don't know. Yeah, someone said, yeah, Leanne said double coverage in both sets of mods would be great. No, it's not going to be great. It's going to be legendary.
Yep.
And then we're going to anyone who's part of the Climate Crew who wants to get involved. I know some of you can already read radar really well. We never want anyone answering a question if you don't have confidence in answering the question, because we don't want anyone getting bad information. But if someone's asking, like simple questions like, is the tornado warning still in my area? There's tons of questions I know that people understand, how to help. But I'll definitely be, I know your chat can hear me too, but I'll definitely be pulling some people in, anyone who wants to DM me directly over in my Discord who wants to get involved with modding and answering questions and stuff during streams and in the chat and in the Discord and everything. But it'd be cool. We'll just build it out. So yeah, let me look at that day 5 that you were talking about, Matt.
Yeah, Euro makes pretty good sense with it. It actually has it right where that line sets up out there in Oklahoma.
You're right. Man. Is it just me or is that black dot on Tulsa?
Yep. Oh, 100%. Yep. So guys, if you're looking at here on CSU, that brown shaded color would be a marginal. That level 2 slight risk would be the yellow, and the level 3 would be that red shaded color you see there. So these aren't SVC forecasts. This is CSU, but they do a pretty good job at forecasting. Pretty spot on with it.
Let's see here. Do they have anything out there? They get aggressive on their long range.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they want to put stuff out there Monday and into the southeast.
Yep.
Like based on our jet stream, mid and low level jet, I don't see, who knows? I don't see anything going moderate or high.
Yeah,
That's for
no.
sure.
If
Sorry, I made
anything
you yawn.
too, that I was waiting for you to say something. Like I said, with these northwesterly flowing ridge events, this doesn't look to be, and I keep looking at both the Euro and the GFS here. The Euro being more consistent with this in general the last couple of days, but I don't know. We've had some really wonky wind events with these type of setups before, these MCS days. We saw it back in Texas a couple weeks ago when we had those, pretty decent tornado days too, but the winds were also not flowing straight northwest. They were coming off the four corners there. So yeah, I mean, I think damaging winds are going to be the biggest threat. If you don't like wind, you're not going to be happy the next couple of days in the plains. So
Personally, I love wind.
it's not going to be fun. Oh, I love wind too. We'll take it.
Big fan of wind here, as long as it's not wind from a tornado.
Yes, 100%.
No, I've never actually been in a derecho, or I don't know, chat, either my chat or your chat. I'm sure we have some people in here who have been in one of those really severe straight line wind events, strong downbursts. But I've never. I've been in the eye of 3 major hurricanes. So I wasn't in the eye of Wilma, Jean, and Francis. But I don't know. But I don't know. Derechos are scary because they just come out of nowhere.
Yep, and then you lose power all over the city and the county and states that you're in. Yep. I told Chad all the time, I said I'd rather have a chance at seeing a tornado than straight line winds on a given day.
100%. I think we need to talk about these temperatures that we're all about to experience. I don't know if you've taken a look. I don't know if you've taken a look at the Euro.
Let's take a look here.
Temperature anomalies, but shoot, it looked like we could get 15, 20 below down in Texas or something next week. We'll see, but
did you go PWAT anomaly or just 2 MAGL?
2 MAGL. Might have been the Euro or the GFS. I actually can't remember now. Oh shoot, that's what I meant to do. Sorry guys, I'm fixing some stuff. I know you're seeing me bounce around on my side. I'm just fixing some stuff.
We're looking at 30 below average.
Do you see? Yeah, I mean, do you see that cold air pushing down? I think it was.
What in the world? Yeah, both the European and GFS have it. GFS 12Z goes a little bit stronger.
Dude, we're not even getting out of the 50s in Philly until Saturday. Our wind chill tonight is 41 where I live.
Well, I know
at the end of May.
In the 30s. Yeah.
The end of May. We had close to 3 of the coldest January, February, Marches on record. And this first half of the season is going to go down as one of the coldest probably in the last 30 years, which is crazy because all of last year we were record heat. So the shift is crazy out of nowhere, but
we've not had like any consistent weeks. I think of anything above. I mean, some people have seen the 90s and the upper 80s, but we had 190. We know we haven't hit 90 here yet this year so far. Yeah, it's been below average.
Here. Oh, actually, I didn't want that there. We'll take that. We'll put it in pivotal. Sorry, guys. I'm working some stuff around on my radars.
They have 40s down where our vacation spot is next week. I'm not a fan of that. I'm supposed to be swimming.
Oh my gosh.
No, please.
My weather apps are showing the temp drop next week. Okay, guys, on my stream, I'll show you. Sorry, I was fixing stuff. Take a look at this. Okay. Yeah, 2 MAGL. Okay. This is crazy. I mean, we're 22 degrees. Someone who I know who's in Boston told me it was, what was it? It was like low 40s was the high or something today. I don't know. I didn't take a look at it, but it was freezing. Yeah, we're getting 20 degrees below average through the Ohio Valley out into the Northeast. Look at this. I mean, it's just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there day after day. We start to warm up a little bit in the Northeast as we get into Sunday, Monday-ish, and then you've got you've got the plains, central plains, 20 degrees below average. I want to look at what this is actually. 1 day, 2 day. Let me go to the 12Z. You've got southern Texas, southwestern Texas out there potentially end of next week, 20, 25 degrees below average. You've got cool temperatures pushing down into Florida. I mean, let me look at. I'm interested to see what the wind chills are on some of this, because for this the timing. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be freezing up here in portions of the Ohio Valley. It's gonna be really nice out there in Kentucky. You're gonna be in like the high 60s, low 70s for a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. You'll probably have a good breeze too. Yeah, Central Plains, you're gonna get a major cool down. You're gonna get down to the mid 40s in late May. That's not a thing. Crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's not a thing in
crazy.
Central Plains mid-May or
Yeah,
end of May and
no.
getting to the mid to low 40s now. So that's wild. That's wind chill, but still. We'll see. I didn't.
I noticed some significant. I'm noticing too with the GFS and the Europeans starting to do this, is that significant ridge potentially too, trying to come back on the first week of June. Maybe putting some significant severe weather up into the high plains. Maybe coming into that first week. I've seen a little bit of a trend with the ensembles on that, just a little bit, slightly.
Yeah.
So that's their time of the year to see the severe weather up there in general. So.
Carol Ann said, "Good time to get your Connor's Climate Corner crew hoodie. Love it." That's right.
Hell yeah.
Buy the Mesomat hoodie too. Wait, do you have a hoodie?
Yeah, we've got that out too. Yep.
Lee, I appreciate you.
Stuff.
I appreciate you, Lee.
What's up, chat?
And NTX. Matt, on the GFS,
Yep.
wind chill. If you look at at 150, it's really silly what it's doing with the temps. I don't know if it's because we have moisture in that region. I'll have to switch over to the reflectivity, but
Let's see.
it's got this little wiggly worm of cool temperatures pushing down from South Dakota through the Ohio Valley out to go to 150 wind chills on the GFS.
Let's see here.
Yeah, frame 150. I think I'm in 12. I'm in 12Z.
Oh, 12Z. Yep, we got 12Z.
And then go to 150.
That's crazy. What in the world
Do you
is
see it? Hot beneath, hot, yeah. And then it's like, yeah, I don't know what it's doing there. And then go back to like 126. It's hilarious looking.
You said 106?
126.
126.
It's just crunching it.
What in the world?
I don't think I've ever seen
This
such
is the GFS doing its great, lovely thing.
Yeah, there's just a hole. There's just a hole of cold air there. Sometimes you get that with those surface lows, but this isn't a surface low the way that's set up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Silly.
What in the world? What crazy? Wow.
Yeah, you go from 49 degrees to 80 degrees from southern Kansas to Oklahoma City.
Wow.
I mean, shoot, severe weather. I don't know. That's a pretty
no joke.
Sharp, it's pretty sharp
Then
temperature
it's
grade.
like pushing hundreds down in the southeast there too.
Yeah, I mean, in northern Missouri here, it's 43 degrees, and in southern Missouri, it's like 72 on that day.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's,
I don't know what the GFS is doing, but it's really weird.
Wow.
I know.
What's up, chat? Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it.
Yeah, baby, it's 90 degrees in Florida here. Yeah, guys, look at all that white down at the bottom of the map.
Yeesh.
All right, so what's your plan? Be doing any streaming tomorrow, maybe for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. I think I'm gonna do probably hop on and do some Outbreak or something tomorrow too. And then we've got our thing in the morning.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we've got our thing in the morning.
Should we talk about that? See if anyone wants to get any more questions
Yeah,
in?
we need questions, and I need to write some questions down.
Guys, we are interviewing tomorrow Doug Hetty, who was chief meteorologist for decades in Joplin, Missouri. featured in the Twisters documentary, and because he was working in 2011 when that Joplin tornado ripped through the city. And he was one of, and I don't want to get this wrong here, I believe he had his like meteorology degree when he was like 18 years old. He's one of the youngest. He was one of the youngest chief meteorologists ever, and it was in an extremely active portion of the country, Joplin, Missouri. His credentials are crazy. He's extremely talented. He thought about going and working on a national level, and decided he really liked. Basically, he said he started to really like his kind of local. He liked the community he was building and the people he was supporting in Joplin, I guess. But well, we're gonna have him dive more into that. But so he decided to stay, and it's part of the reason why he was covering that night or that day of the Joplin, Missouri tornado. But we're gonna be interviewing him tomorrow. We have a ton of awesome questions. I told my Discord, DM me questions if you have any. I think, Brittany, you might have been the only person who sent me questions, and they were 3 really good questions. But if anyone, which is fine, no one has to send questions. But I'm just saying we're running out of time. If anyone wants to ask him anything,
Yeah, if you guys have questions
yeah.
in the chat.
By the way, he has storm chasing experience. He's
Yep.
chased some significant storms. There's some people who shadowed under him who are big meteorologists now too, and I can't remember right now. I have all my notes ready for tomorrow. But he does have storm chasing experience. And yeah, he's got his, like I said, his credentials. He was one of the youngest chief meteorologists in the States at the time, and I think he has he'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he had his degree. He was degreed when he was 18 years old, and he hit the ground running. He was and is highly respected. So if there's anyone to ask, we're asking questions. I'll talk to you. I'll run you kind of like what the questions are like, if any of you have any. I'll let you know what 1 or 2 of them that I'm going to be asking him are. And I think, Matt, you have your own. I already.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, let me go. Let me change which one I'm logged into. 1 second, chat. Why hasn't Iowa gotten really anything this season? You know what? We'll ask him.
That is true. I mean, Iowa might light up here soon eventually. Their time. Greenfield anniversary is coming up too.
He was supposed to call me tonight. He said, didn't get a chance to call. I have these stupid Southwest Missouri storms pop up. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
So my Discord is under. Okay, he told me that. Gonna start soon. Thinking about that. Oh, cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'll tell you what he said there. Anyway, so some of the questions, I'm gonna run by him. He's encountered numerous severe weather events, including multiple EF5, EF4 tornadoes. Have you ever actively participated in chasing? And if so, what was your most memorable experience? He has, I believe, partaked in. So that'll be interesting. He started TV weather at 18. TV weather at 18, and became one of the youngest AMS certified meteorologists. So I want to ask him, what advice would you give to young people trying to break into broadcast meteorology today? Because there's no better person to ask than him.
Good one.
So, we've emphasized communication skills as critical for meteorologists. How do you craft forecasts and are both articulate and relatable to keep viewers engaged and informed? Because you've got to be relatable. There's people who love their weathermen, and there's people who go, oh, I hate our weathermen. You know it. I've lived in cities. Yep. And I should know his name off the top of my head, and I can't remember right now. In Charlotte, I love that guy. What's his name? Crap. Matt, you should know.
Oh gosh, I know you're talking about.
I know it'll come back to.
I know you're talking about.
It'll come back to me, but I love that guy. I love the way he communicated. He was able to. I don't need it to be easy to understand, but he's made it very consumable for everyone. Yep. He invited young aspiring meteorologists. Do you guys know Chad Crilly? To shadow him during the time, I believe, of the Joplin tornado. Which was interesting. He had someone shadowing him during, a catastrophic event. I kind of want to see how that went, what that was like, how that maybe changed him. There's a lot of guys. He's been through a lot. Let me see. Yeah. How do you balance adrenaline and excitement of tracking a storm with the responsibility of keeping communities safe? Right.
That said Brad Panovich.
What happened?
Brad Panovich does what Chad said in North Carolina. He's a meteorologist.
That's.
believe.
I don't know if that's the.
Chat's in, I think.
I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Let me double check here.
It might have been. Let me pull up a picture. I feel like I would I feel like I'd. No.
Different person? Yeah.
No. There's a Charlotte guy who I really like.
Okay.
It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I do like Brad Panovich, though. But that's not what I'm talking about. We love Doug Hetty around here? Yeah.
And Doug's freaking awesome.
That's my local weather guy. Yeah, so the interview's not going to be live. We're just going to do the interview, and then we'll post it later that day. It's going to be up the same day we do it. You know, I was thinking about doing it live, but we're probably going to do a lot more interviews like this, not just with not just with meteorologists, but with active storm chasers, maybe with some people during hurricane season. Maybe if we can get in contact with, you know, I always wanted to be a hurricane hunter, these people who fly into these hurricanes and stuff.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, we'd love to do interviews with all these people, but this is the first time we're doing it, so I think doing it live would be a mistake. We're kind of going to get our training wheels under us. We have a bunch of great questions. But you know, we want to get a feel for it. And then after this, depending on how it goes, which I think it's going to go great, then I think we'll definitely consider just doing them live moving forward. But only if the people are comfortable. Not everyone's comfortable with being on a live and taking questions like that, you know. But if we did do it live, you know, podcast style, we could have chat asking questions while we're in the interview. So that's something we'll think about moving forward. I have a list of people who I want to interview, and I think live could be a good way.
I agree.
So
Sulphur Springs, Texas, you guys might have some severe weather at the end of the week. So, Oklahoma, you guys might have some storms later on in the middle of the week, end of the week.
make it a series, Gemini. Yeah. And here's the thing: if you guys know anyone in the weather community who would be down, who's got meteorologist, storm chaser, like I said, involved in hurricanes. I mean, and it doesn't have to be all severe. It could be someone who's involved with fires or, you know, anything that's going on in the oceans, anything that has weather, you know, geography, anything. There's a lot of different areas of meteorology and weather. It's not all just thunderstorm, hurricane, snow, blizzard. Right? There's like a million different branches. So, I don't just want to interview a bunch of meteorologists and storm chasers and call it there. I want to, you know, we want to expand out. So if there's anyone who you think would be a good interview, who may want to do something like that, who has some experience and can give people knowledge. Yeah. Because if we do make it a series, which we might, you know, who knows, once or twice a month, we'll bring in someone new, and we don't want to run out of people.
That'd be awesome. Be freaking awesome.
You just mentioned Joplin and are monitoring Southwest Missouri, and I'm like 30 minutes southwest of Joplin. Yeah, you know, we've got some severe storms out here. Not too bad. Not even a 60 mile per hour severe warning right now. It's 50 mile per hour. It said observed. I got scared. Observed hail, inch size.
Yeah, this thing looks like it's falling apart too.
Yeah. So not too concerned right now, but I'm keeping my eye on it. You guys can take a look on the satellite. Let me switch that over for you. Yeah, I like the way that, I don't know if you can see on my stream, but I like the way the satellite handles it. And it's very, I can tell when something is not dragging my computer down. And this thing is clearly not too difficult on it. Any severe storms coming for Kentucky soon? That's a Mesomac question.
Hopefully not. No, not in too distant future, guys. Might have some rain showers this week, but we should be okay up here.
Get Reed? I mean, we'd love to. That's a goal. That's probably the top. That's probably the number. That's probably.
That'd be crazy.
Yep, there we go, and we are done. That severe storm looks like it's gonna drop off. Did you turn blue, Matt?
Haven't turned blue yet.
You should in a second.
There we go.
We're blue, guys.
We're blue.
Blue's good. That means no alerts. Yeah, Reed's the peak of the mountain. We'll get an interview with Reed. It might take a little bit. And if we have to pay him a bunch of money, we're just going to ask you guys to give us that money. No, what you guys could contribute if we have to pay him. But,
that'd be freaking awesome.
but yeah, we'll do it. We'll make it happen.
Heck yeah.
We'll give him cross-country gas or something like that. Gas payment.
He's not far. He's from South
We'll
Carolina. So.
pay for the gas for his next 2 chases or something. We'll make a deal with him. And hotels. Actually, not hotels, just gas. Gas is cheap out there in the plains, right? No, it's probably more expensive, honestly. The harder it is, I think, to get that stuff out there, the more expensive it is.
Yeah, that's true. It's like 287 here is when I went to get filled up today is what it was.
What about Illinois? We need the rain. Well, if we do take a look over here, and we just go, we can look at our, well, I'll look at our Euro quantitative precipitation. Let's go to 120-hour quantitative precipitation. Southern Illinois, you're getting some rain. Central to northern, not much. Not much. Southern Illinois, potentially an inch or two. Central and north, probably not going to see much, at least according to the Euro. So yeah, central and northern Illinois is not going to see much, I mean. And Reed is from Oklahoma. I have a feeling you could fundraise for Reed and get the money. Yeah, we probably could, true. We probably could.
Is anybody's gas in the chat over $3? I'm curious.
Our gas,
I'm paying over 3.
yeah, our gas here is like 3.1, like 3.16.
Okay.
Barely over 3, but it's over 3.
That's not too bad. I could be better, I guess.
When I lived in LA, I think I was paying for regular gas 5.6.
Okay.
It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, but remember their rent, or not their rent, but don't they pay more? Like the minimum wage is higher, right?
Yeah, 15.
Still not. Yeah. Ew.
Wasn't great.
God, I remember working at the grocery store back in the 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It was $8 an hour.
Yeah, my first job working at a skate rink, I think I was making $6.20 an hour. When I bartended, I made $2 an hour though, because they're in Florida, they're allowed to give you below minimum wage if you make tips. So I was making $2 an hour. So I'd work full time, and my paycheck would be like $60 because not even.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I didn't make tips, it was bad news. 283 Southern Missouri, not bad. 320 at Sheets in Lorain, Ohio.
Who said 4.6? Where is that at?
213. Oh,
sheesh.
No, sorry. Okay, that wasn't gas prices. That was $2.13 an hour plus tips. Yeah, it's bad. You work a whole shift, you make about $15 if you don't get tips.
Dude, you know what would be crazy if we got paid for doing if TikTok, for instance, like gave us hourly. Wouldn't that be crazy? I'd love that.
Yeah, right. Like
if that was a thing.
Get over a certain amount of they could view, follow, gate it, whatever it is.
Yeah. Why not? Come on, TikTok, listen to us. We're trying to be smart here.
Yeah. We want
something.
We want your money. Listen to us.
We sit on here for 12 to 18 hours in a day.
$2.60 a gallon in Southwest Missouri. It's beautiful. $2.44 a gallon in Central Oklahoma. Nah, Reed doesn't need gas money from us. Just kidding. He's not always in Oklahoma.
Yeah, guys, Connor and me and Connor are gonna be doing this a lot here. So it'll be like on days where we're doing weather coverage, we'll both be doing our streams, and then we'll basically you'll see us pop into each other's things. It won't be phone calls anymore. The phone calls will not be a thing. So it'll be really, really cool. So we're working on lots of cool things.
Yeah, and I think what'll happen sometimes too is because my goal is to be doing this full time. I'm not doing it yet, but my goal is to be doing this full time as soon as I can. But there'll be days where Matt will be doing one of his 12-hour streams. I'll be at work. I'll get home from work, and then I might just he'll convert from just doing him. I might, instead of me just hopping in my own, I might just hop on and do duel with him.
Yep, fine with me. 2 eyes is the better.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Matt, too. And you go through it. Man, I talk so much. Sometimes I'll tell my chat guys, I just need to sit back and breathe for a second. So it'll be nice having talking breaks.
Yeah, no, we can do that. I'm totally down for that. I think that'd be good. I do it too. I get so heated into things. I get pissed off when warnings aren't called.
Someone said, can we both use the finger? Wait, get ready to pull it out in 3, 2, 1. Wait, on the stream, that was perfectly timed. Guys,
that was awesome.
Did you see how perfectly timed that was? I was watching both of us, dude. I don't know what happened to my pick one.
Yes, the finger, Mr. Pointy.
Chat, was that not perfectly timed? That was hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna post that.
That's awesome.
Holy crap. 54 people in here. I feel like it's just your team and the climate crew.
I mean, they're in here. We got 64 over here.
No one can really blame us for not talking about weather too much. There's again, let me use my finger pointer, but if you on Matt's stream, you can see my pointer finger. If you look right above me and then right above Matt, it should say 0 active alerts. You have it right there too, Matt, right?
Yeah. Yep,
So just
right
go up and around him. Oh, wait, watch this, Matt. Watch this, Matt. Watch your stream. All right. Hi, Matt.
I got it.
Wait, here. Matt, give me a
I have
smooch.
to like look through the ceiling.
Wait, Matt, give me a smooch.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Connor, on my stream, it looks like you're doing something to your mic.
Jesus.
Oh, it looked like you just ate your mic completely.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
Oh man.
Where did my
Wild.
Where did my AI voiceovers go? Oh, this
Yeah,
one was
Connor's got some AI voices, guys. You'll have to hear him from his stream. We got to work out the bugs on getting that fixed. But
by the way, motion array, Matt, which is what
Yes.
that's what you have access to. It's right on there. You can go right now. You should do it on your stream so they can hear it. Go into motion array. Go into voiceover. You can go down, pick your voice, and you can type it in.
Dang cowboys and cowgirls, it's getting spicy out there.
You guys like that one? I just played a really nice one.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on.
You can change accents. I personally like the female Australian accent, but you can do whatever you want.
Yeehaw, ride him, cowboy.
What the heck was that one?
Everybody stop talking. Pam has entered the chat.
That's a good one. Y'all are nuts. 2012 in San Diego, same 5 or more. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where do
Meso Matt got
These are the good ones, guys.
Alert. Mesomat's tornado obsession has reached critical levels. He's naming funnel clouds after his Call of Duty loadouts.
Yeah, these are the
No,
good
guys, I'm gonna do a game stream tomorrow. We're gonna do a game stream tomorrow afternoon. We'll get on here. We're gonna probably run some COD.
Yeah. Yeah, MK, it's very we have fun, but we get serious when we actually have stuff going on.
Yeah, it'll be interesting for hurricane season this year, y'all. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do a hurricane prep forecast. I need to get one made. I need to start working on one.
You guys are going to
Give my thoughts.
see me nerding out for hurricane season.
Connor's Connor's corner. Connor's corner. Connor is good at hurricanes.
Connor's
guys. He's
whatever
really
the
good at
corn salsa. Yali, help me out here. What's our
that.
crew?
That's also Leah's.
What's our crew name? They have a name for us. So they'll help me out here in a second. Oh, spicy corn salsa. That's our team name.
Corn salsa.
Me and you.
Heck yeah. We're the Mezzo babies.
We do need to each. I'm gonna get some new merch that has the spicy on it.
Oh yeah, let me show. We've got our merch here. I'm gonna pull those up here for anybody that has not seen our merch as well. Here, let me.
I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm fixing something on the screen live right now.
There we go. Y'all make sure you guys go buy some merch on both ends. Really, really cool stuff on here.
More storms. Yeah. Okay. We'll break down. What's happening. How about in a second, Matt? We'll break down what's happening tomorrow for people concerned. We'll do that. Yeah. Let me just fix this real quick, and we'll break that down. This is also partly a stream where we're like testing the new overlay and stuff. Like I'm actually actively moving stuff around because we have not had a chance to breathe until tonight. But yeah, we'll go over tomorrow just in a second here. Window capture. Let's take this bad boy and bring it down. Okay, that's much better. So weird to see awaiting alerts. So, actually, let me put this in here. Okay, that should be good. And then let me fix one more thing, guys, real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Yes, more storms, though. Hurricane season looks good. It does. It does. The good old Enzo neutral. Listen, anyone who lived in South Florida in the 2000s, I'm talking 2000 to 2010. I don't know. Is Yali here? She did. Oh, my gosh. Hurricane Wilma out of school for a month. Our roof collapsed. No power for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Then we had Gene, Francis, Ivan, Katrina. Went over or made landfall in Florida as a tropical storm in the East Coast. The Everglades were so wet that year, it strengthened as it moved over land. One of the only hurricanes that they've ever said they think it strengthened over land because it was pulling up water from the Everglades. We had a ton of flooding from that, which we never had a flooding problem. But Katrina, it's crazy. It flooded everything. But
I've been to Florida one time, and I don't want to go back.
yeah, we had Charlie. We had guys. You look at 2004 to 2000. I think 2004 to 2007 specifically. There was something like 9 or 10 major hurricanes that made landfall in Florida. It was absolutely insane. I was in the eye of Wilma, Gene, and Francis. It was Wilma and Francis. Wilma and Gene. Wilma and Francis were Cat 3s. Gene was a Cat 2. And that was 2 years apart or something like that. It was a crazy time down there. All Enzo neutrals. One was a weak La Nina.
Speaking of the Enzo neutral, have you seen the update on CPC?
I'll go take a look at it.
Yeah, so we're in Enzo neutral, 74% chance between now and August, with a neutral chance still at 50% through October. So that's the whole hurricane season almost. So that's gonna make.
Yeah, what I've been looking at every time I've seen an update is they want to keep it neutral through winter.
That's not good, guys. It's not good.
No.
No, not at all.
And there's
it's basically like 50-50, but more times not. Our recent years they do go crazy.
typically an Enzo cycle lasts a year or two. We recently had a 3-year. What is it? Was it 3-year? I have to look back. La Nina, I believe. Or no, 3.
Yep.
It was a 3-year La
Nina, right?
It was a 3. Let me double check because now I'm gonna be mad if I get this wrong. Let me go back to my. Here we go.
It may have been La Nina. I think you are right because we were in El Nino last.
I think it was like 20. Yeah, I'm gonna double check. But we had one that you usually don't see them last 3 years without a switch. Let me go back to this chart here. It was a La Nina. Yeah, we were in a La Nina basically from 2020 until midway 2023. It was very long. It was 2 times as long as you should be in a neutral. It was extremely long. And then we went into an El Nino mid 2023 to mid 2023 to 2024. And now we're back into a neutral. But this last El Nino lasted a year. It's normal. But you can have certain Enzo cycles last a very long time. Sometimes they're typically only a year and a half. But yeah, that was like a 3.5-year La Nina.
I got an update on the Greensburg and Plevna tornado from the other night.
Okay.
Greensburg was rated EF2, Plevna was rated EF3.
Yeah, I think someone in my Discord actually said that about the Plevna. I think if it hit a bigger town, it probably would have gone higher. We saw that look like it was 2-mile wide wedge.
It was huge. Yeah. I'm finally glad that they fixed the Somerset, London, Kentucky tornado to an EF4. That was good on their end of things. I think that was needed. So, yeah, I have a debate with the chat all the time with if we're ever going to get a EF5 again or if the scale is going to get buffed up again or anything, and I don't even know anymore at this point with the scale. It's just.
Oh, you mean from EF5 to potentially EF?
No.
Oh, sorry, not that. I was thinking
just in general, like making it to where more things acquire to be able to get an EF5 that should be, because we've had tornadoes in the last year.
Oh, so you
argue that should have been.
Yeah, so you're saying that they're making it more difficult to potentially get.
Well, it has to do. I've seen debates too with insurance companies, because if you write something in EF4, EF5, the insurance companies go through hell over it, and that's something that government may be trying to avoid or anything like that too. So.
There's
a lot.
That's interesting.
Crazy stuff.
Put this back in here.
Shoot,
All right, we can.
11 o'clock.
we can go over tomorrow, and then we can maybe get off here. Maybe I'll hop in.
I'm gonna chat with chat for just a few minutes and get some questions for tomorrow. And then I'll hop back in here with you if you're still here.
Sure, sounds good.
Sounds good, bub.
Later. Okay, so I'll let me fix this up. But yeah, let me quickly run over, guys, what's gonna go on. Give me 1 second here. I'm actually still maneuvering some stuff. Un momento. Actually, no, I did want to do that. Shoot. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, I'll do that. 1 second, guys. Fixing a couple things here. I'm going to have to fix a lot of things, actually. Now that I think about it on my setup, so I can convert easily in between solo streaming and want to be able to convert easily between solo streaming and dual streaming. So yeah, so I'll be setting some more stuff up, but I'm gonna go over tomorrow real quick. All right, so let's just go into Pivotal. Here we go. We'll just keep that thing all messed up how it is. We can actually turn this off. Give me a second. We'll keep it like that. Okay. Where's my pivotal weather? Here it is. So tomorrow, let's go over our threat real quick, and then I'll probably hop off. I've got a lot more stuff I want to fix and update on the setup, and we'll probably do our first actually real dual stream tomorrow. See what we can get, guys. By the way, we're working on getting some a good amount of storm chasers that we can use their feeds and keep it up and not have to worry. So that'll be cool too. We want to be able to have chasers and hurricanes and blizzards and severe weather, and there's already been emails sent out. There's already been stuff going on there, so just trying to constantly improve. Here's what's going on for tomorrow. Forecast. Let's look into this is our day one. And I guess let's go into our day two. Okay, this is our updated day one. I guess because it's 12:02 Eastern. Let me go into the latest HRRR 00Z, and we'll take a look at the latest reflectivity, because this will help us really tell the story. So here we go. Right around, let's call this, and I'm just going to hop down here into this region. Yeah, we're excited. Things are moving a little too quick because I'm just so busy all the time, but it's exciting. It's an exciting busy. Okay, so right around, this is at 18Z, so this would be 6-1. I don't want to do math right now, but this would be, about 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Central. 1 p.m. Central. We get some storms firing off just to the north of DFW down there in south central Oklahoma. And let's go into 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 p.m. Central, looking a little bit more spicy down there. A little bit more spicy down there. These storms aren't really moving. They're just sitting there. We have what I believe we have is a surface low just spinning around here. 850 millibar winds coming in from the south. We do have a 500 millibar pulling in some westerlies. There's going to be rotation possible here. And, the large hail, I don't know. The dry line isn't really there. That could typically produce some very, very large hail. But I think Matt's right. Wind is definitely there. And as we get into, I would say definitely around 4 p.m., we do have a lot of storms firing up in that region. Kind of Red River region, DFW, South Central Oklahoma. Doesn't look too crazy. Doesn't look too crazy on the HRRR. The Rufus is probably blowing this thing up, going crazy like it always does. Yeah, the Rufus gets pretty aggressive, including putting potentially some storms near OKC. Not too aggressive, though. Take a look at the latest NAM 3K. NAM 3K sees it, too. So that's the one thing. We have model consistency. That supercells Definitely look possible. We'll just give it a wide circle in this region tomorrow. Could start early afternoon. Potentially as early as 12 to 1 Central. Potentially. I don't think it's going to start early, but it could. And then, you know, when do we see these things kind of start to dissipate? I would use the her for that. It's probably going to understand that the best. Potentially not till around 10, 11 p.m. About a 8 to 10 hour event. So, Lighty, what's going on? I appreciate you. But anyways, that's tomorrow. Obviously, moving into the next day. This is going to be, this is our Thursday. Moving into Friday, same spot. And I'm not surprised because these storms aren't moving. These storms aren't moving. Here's the 4 panel. So they do have they do have a which is interesting, a 15% hatch for hail. I guess we'll see. You can get some you can get some high instability with that if you get a lot of moisture pulled up here from the 850 millibars. So I guess we'll see about that. I didn't expect them to hatch hail it, but they have it hatch hailed. Same type of region. And then we don't have anything for day 4, but we'll see what they put there. I think the stuff is that the jet's not doing much out from there. We have a ridge setting up, so as we get into late this weekend, early next week, we're going to see temperatures really start to drop. I showed you guys that earlier, but, I mean, take a look at this. This is a 6 to 10 day temperature probability outlook from WPC, I believe, Weather Prediction Center. Or CPC, Climate Prediction Center, sorry. There's SBC, CPC, NHC, WPC. So, yeah. And this is all the way out through day 14. This is out through June 4th, guys. Okay? You guys got to be excited down there, especially in the deep south and south central region. Right? It's going to be nice. This doesn't always happen late May into June, so it might stick around for a little longer than we expect to, based on the things that I've seen. So, all right, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna mess around with my setup a little bit more, make sure it's all ready to go. Me and Matt will hop on together tomorrow, and we'll have a fun time. Hopefully, nothing bad. But if there is anything bad, we will have it covered, and we're gonna test run it with you guys. We're gonna see, can me and Matt not if we are, you know, it'll be interesting to see how it is dual streaming, not dual streaming, but streaming with another streamer during, you know, a severe outbreak. I don't think this is going to be an outbreak, but we'll see. I think it'll be a good time. What do you guys think? Also, don't forget to send me any questions you have for Doug Hetty, chief meteorologist of Joplin, Missouri for over 25 years. He was the meteorologist he's in the Twister documentary on Netflix because he was the meteorologist who was in Joplin, Missouri when that tornado hit. He has done storm chasing. He was a TV meteorologist by the time he was 18. One of the youngest. He got his degree. He got his degree at a very young age. Very intelligent. Very highly respected. So, if you guys have any questions for him, DM me. Now I got plenty of good ones. I don't think. Listen, I'm gonna be cocky here. I don't think. Brittany, your questions were actually pretty good. I'm using them. I don't think any of you guys have better questions than I have. Okay? But we'll see. I've been researching him. I've been stalking him. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I'll be hanging out in... Yeah, we need to start a Snapchat group, guys. We should start a Climate Crew Snapchat group. I'm going to be hanging out in a good old Mesomat Snapchat group. I'll be talking to him. I'll be in the Discord too if you guys want to chat. If you have any questions, you can also just put it in the general chat, weather talk, whatever. You don't need to DM me. His lore is respected. Yes. Yeah. Britt, yours were good. They were well worded too. I don't know why I just called you Britt. I've had friends, Brittany, and I always called him Britt. What do people call you? B, Brittany, Britt? Yeah, if you guys want access to the Discord, subscribers on TikTok and members on YouTube get access. It's a whole $2.99 a month. So, and it just helps. I'm trying to do this full time. I think I pay $500 to $600 a month in subscriptions for all these services for me to stream. So, you know, I put it at $3 a month. It's not much for me, but it does help. It does help. Things add up. So, but yeah, you get access to the Discord. And we do 1 to 2 free merch giveaways in the Discord every single month, and we're going to be doing a lot of cool things too. Bringing meteorologists in to have do training and discussions too moving forward. I have I have a whole list of stuff I have to set up, but it's going to be awesome. Mostly Brit. Okay, that makes sense. That just like rolled off the tongue. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow, and this is going to be fun. Listen, selfishly, I almost want something to happen tomorrow because I want to see how we handle it, me and Matt. But no, I don't want anything to happen. You know, it doesn't matter if I want it to happen or not. The atmosphere is going to do whatever the heck it wants. Look at that. The timing is always impeccable. Really quickly before I get off, I'll just tell you where this is. The timing is always impeccable. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning headed down to the southeast through Mountain View, Arkansas. Doesn't look too crazy right now, but Batesville, it's heading out towards you. Quarter-size hail, 40 to 50 mile per hour gust right now. We don't really have any sort of Tor parameters out here, but I'd keep your alerts on out here. This is the second one we've gotten in maybe 30 or in an hour. So there's some storms kicking up some stuff down here. Every time, right? Every time. Every time. So. Oh, Nuzzy Futz subscribed. Love the name. Yeah, so all you have to do now that you subscribed, you just go into your membership perks on my TikTok page, on my home TikTok page. You'll see subscription or you'll see membership. I forget what it says. I think it says subscription or member. You go in there and you'll see it says Discord access or whatever. You hit connect. It'll ask you to log into your Discord on there, and then you will immediately become part of the Climate Crew, and you'll have access to my Discord and everything in there. It's updated daily, every single day. Every single day I update everything in there. From what the temperature is going to be, the rainfall, 48-hour rainfall, 48-hour snowfall, winds, hail, tornado probabilities, extended outlook, daily outlook, volcano, earthquake, everything's going on in there. So, you know, Colorado State University outlooks. But if you have any issues, once you do that, if you have any issues, add me, Connor's Climate Corner HQ. It's just say my name, Connor's Climate Corner, and it's HQ at the end on Discord, and or DM me on TikTok or Discord. I'll make sure you get in there. But that you should be able to get right in there with that. All right, guys. I'll be hanging out in the Discord, and I'll be talking to Matt for a little bit, and I'll be working on this stuff. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Seriously, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. See you.